So tell us a little about the music that you created and what brainwave states and what kind of
Sure,
technology you're using to
sure,
bring people into entrainment.
sure. So there's an aesthetic element to the music of ensuring that the actual tone of the drones. So there's a lot of drone based sounds and time stretched sounds. That there's all sorts of things going on in there that just provide a sound bed to support the experience that is both expansive and that communicates elements of heart-based work of those three dantians that I was talking about. So there's deep, rich bass sounds. There's a spectrum of sounds within there, and what's more, there's a lot of 3D processing that goes on to ensure that the mind doesn't become habituated to them. So there's a constant, subtle sense, slow and gradual sense of the sounds shifting around. And within all of that is the very best of what the soundscape took a lot of work. The soundscape, I wanted to bring the very best of what I knew about brainwave entrainment, and to make the best brainwave entrainment product, the best brainwave entrainment technology that I possibly could. So there's layers of binaural beats in there. There's also, particularly for evoking the gamma waves. So I'm getting ahead of myself, but we talked right at the start about blending deep relaxation, profound relaxation with clarity. And through my own work in using both binaural beats and light and sound machines for years. I had a light and sound machine when I was 16. I might have been 15 years old. I think I saw a magazine in school advertising these blinking lights, light and sound machines, and it was love at first sight. So I've been drawn to working with this kind of technology for years and years, and the most profound results that I've had have been through combining brainwave entrainment programs that promote clarity and heightened awareness, particularly gamma-based tracks, and then combining those either sequentially or, depending how it's done, simultaneously with deep theta-delta meditations, so that you bring into the stillness, you bring into the deep, profound relaxation, clarity, absolute focused clarity. So on Journey to the Center of the Self, there's a lot of focus, both of deep, it's around 4 hertz, so that's 4 cycles a second, which is just on the theta-delta border. It's often associated with deep, well, generally very deep meditation states and shamanic states. It's the drum beat of the shaman's drum can certainly be around that rhythm. But that's, so there's lulling people. I do my hand gesture. I do my hand gestures a bit too. I'm going to get in shot here at least. There's the drum, there's the deep stuff here, and then there's the gamma stuff. So 40 hertz. There's a little bit of 80 hertz, but it's primarily a 40 hertz gamma track, gamma frequencies that are combined with that pulse on and off throughout the recording. And I went to some lengths to make those as rich and as potent as could be, whilst blending it in to the sound of the music. So there are these really rich kind of cat purr-like almost vibrations that come through at times that combine with the lulling, deeply relaxing theta brain waves. And so that's done through binaural beats, that's done through amplitude modulated sound. So a lot of the track pulses in volume in an almost imperceptible way. It's just certain frequencies are pulsing, and vibrating might be a better way of describing it, at both theta brainwave frequencies, and then also there's these 40 hertz gamma frequencies, which are also, when the Dalai Lama sent some Buddhist monks to work with to have their brainwaves studied as they were meditating and as they were doing loving kindness practices. It was 40 hertz gamma that came through a lot. So gamma is both associated with heightened awareness and also with loving kindness practices, of metta practices. And so there's some new stuff. There's some new stuff that I've certainly never included in tracks before, including this is almost outside of awareness as you're listening to it, that there's some gentle pink noise in the background, or pink noise and brown noise kind of blended together with what's called phase modulation. So that's how your ear tells what direction the sound's coming from. Does it arrive at your left ear slightly before your right ear? And so, but you can modulate that. So again, it has a very gentle, imperceptible rhythmic quality to it.